Good morning. Another day with the boys. We gotta get our disc put back together. Phil apparently kept beating on this last night and managed to get both of the nuts off. Nice! I cut one off. But still. So I think we can get it put back together then. Let's talk to him, see where we're at.
Why is this on there?
So we're cleaning up these threads here. Basically on this side it sheared the roll pin off. This was the side that yesterday we tried taking it apart and took the roll pin out, tried to hammer on it with the impact and get it off, and it wouldn't move. So we started working from the other side. And we got that one off, put the roll pin back in here, and then when we were trying to take it back apart after we had one of the spacers in backwards, it actually, this side let loose and it sheared the roll pin off inside the nut, locked everything up, destroyed the threads on the nut, and boogered them up pretty good on the bolt here. So we're using a triangular file to try and clean them up. In a minute, bud. Oh, this is a lot of filing. I feel like I'm getting close, but it's still not going very good. Let's see what we can get here. Yeah, so about right there. We're up to the hole. But a long ways to go. We've got it hanging there. Just got to snug up some bolts. Ryland's going to go with Grandpa, I guess. Brayson's had enough, so he's going to come hang out with me. Well, because I don't want to replace another bearing, we're going to grease it again. This thing gets greased more than anything else that we do, which, I mean, it needs it. But, come on. There it is. This tool is high maintenance and high failure rates. I gotta hold it. Alright, it is greased, it is fixed, it is good to go. We need to fuel up before we head out. It's 10 o'clock. Yeah, it'll be alright. Alright, let's go discing. It's almost 10:30. We got to go finish the field up that Brock was in yesterday. I think he said he had like 10 or 15 acres, 15 probably, to finish up in that one. So we will go do that. 13. Oh, it's 13 acres. Okay. And then we'll move on to the next one, work for a while, come back for lunch, and we'll have a big afternoon, hopefully, get a lot done. Okay. Well, here's what we got left. Basically just the wedge of this field here. Kind of see it on that map. There you go. So we'll see how things go. It looks like it was doing a good job. Looks like it's doing a pretty good job today, even with our worn out blades, I guess, that we've got. So yesterday when we had the gang apart, we measured one of the blades at 19 and a quarter inches. They start out at 22, so we've worn 3 inches off the diameter of the blades. That's quite a bit. Finishing up the end rows. Right there's the pile of stuff that Brock pushed up when the bearing locked up on him yesterday. You can see the trail right there. So we went over it, hit it again, and try and level it off as best we can, but that's what it is.
That's how I broke this.
Well, the bearing went out and it started pushing corn stalks. And the last round on the ends here. You guys think we'll clear this wire okay? Can't even see the wire, can you? There they are. I think we'll make it. For some reason, when we shelled the corn in this field, those wires were laying on the ground right there. I haven't figured that one out yet. But we're good. So it is just a touch greasy. I'm not going to call it muddy, but the top of this dirt is not super dry, which, you know, it's because it's finally thawing out. It's melted. It's from the little bit of snow that we had over the last week here. But, yeah. Another one done. We got one just down the end of this road, a mile and a half, so we're gonna head down that way. Great big open spaces. This one is 110 acres here. Not quite 110, 108. We took some pasture out around the house there. We got some big long rows. This one's got a little finger there. Those are 3/4 of a mile. So it's going to take us a little while. We'll work here for an hour or so, and then we'll go grab some lunch, and then we'll come back and finish it up this afternoon. Take our naps. Okay, Brayson, you can go first taking a nap, and then this afternoon I get to take a nap while you drive.
No.
What? What do you mean no? How do I get my nap?
Because you have to drive.
Always making me drive. Should have bought one of those autonomous deer trackers, then I wouldn't have to drive. I wouldn't even have to sit in here. It would do it all for me. All right, it is lunchtime. We finally got the wedge done. Just the angle here. All the way from the front to the back. And we have already got 26.5 acres done. So yeah, long rows. So we're gonna pull out of here, head home for lunch, and then come back up here and finish the 85 acres that we've got left. We got some lunch. Picked up another boy. I was in the office. I got some snacks for you. We got them both this afternoon.
Look at it. Look how muddy it is.
It's really muddy, I know.
I need one.
Oh man. Big long rows at least, so I don't have to worry about turning too much. This is going to be an adventure this afternoon. We're going to be lucky to get this one done and have our sanity still. So, Disc is doing a great job. You can see the rows in front of us and how they just disappear into what we've already done. That's what we want. We want to move enough dirt and break those stalk rows out, move the root crowns out so they're not anchored or so they're pinned down by dirt but not still stuck in the ground. We have to plant through them. So, yeah, it's going to be a fun one here. Bad news. Started bunching up and plugging up a row on me. We've either got a rock, hopefully, or a bearing out. Hopefully not. Let's go find out. Oh, well, there's no rock. I can't see the bearing out, but that one doesn't look quite right. And I can't turn it. I have a feeling that bearing just went out on us. Gosh dang it. We just greased it, Brayson. We just greased it.
Yeah, we literally just had one go out yesterday night.
I know. Now we got to do another one, I think. This one's easier to get to, so that's helpful. But not what I want to be doing.
Yeah.
All right, let's try it again and see if it'll turn when we set it in the ground. And if not, then we got to go fix it.
Yeah.
No, you got to get in the cab.
Oh.
It is possible that there was a rock that fell out when I picked it up and set it back down or something. Unlikely.
Batman.
You look like Batman. Because your gloves?
Yeah.
Ah, darn it. Cannot catch a break. It's the middle one in the back on the right side. Definitely not spinning. Keeps piling up a little bit. Well, we get to go change another bearing. Hopefully this one goes better than the last one.
Yeah, that one, the things are on so tight.
I know. So when we fold it up, this one is on an end, so we can get to it, and hopefully we can just spin the nut off, put a bearing on,
Yeah, we
put it
don't
back
have
on.
to.
But
We don't have to.
remains to be seen.
That's as high as it.
All right. Well, I'm fairly confident it's this bearing, but I can't verify that. I can't see it moving. I tried to lift it up to see if I could wiggle it. I can't, but it's locked up, so I can't spin it. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna pull this roll pin and try and spin that nut off of there, just the way it sets, and then we can take this blade off and we'll be able to see. Please be easier than the last one.
Yeah.
That's not a good idea. Wait a minute, what is that? Oh, that's from when we tried to set it down again. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay, well, this is why you gotta be careful.
This is dirt up.
I know. All right, we need a roll pin punch and a hammer.
Dad broke the nose.
We are off to a good start. The roll pin pounded right out with very little effort. Look at that. Come on, just as easy, nut. Well, that bearing is really locked up because it won't spin and I don't have a wrench on there. But the nut's coming off. That's good. Well, it wasn't exactly easy, but it did come off. Oh yeah, there it is. That one right there would be keeping it from spinning. Junk! Man, these things, I tell you what. Alright, well, like I said, these are a lot easier to change when they're on the end like this because you don't have to drop the whole gang out of there. So I've got our floor jack supporting it, so I can take these two bolts off that hold these hangers, and then that slides out. We slide a new one on and put it back together. There we go. I think we got another one. I'm sure we do. 2, 3. 3 more after this one. The pile's getting smaller, but we still got some. It's so much easier putting it all back together and getting it all lined up when you don't actually have to pull the whole thing out of there. This goes this way. And we didn't put any spacers in backwards. I should measure this blade. This is a back one. I wonder how much different the backs are than the front. Got it apart. Might as well measure it. I just measured this. Thought I was recording. Wasn't. So I'll do it again for you. These aren't so bad. I mean, they're still worn quite a bit. They're 20. They were 22s originally. The fronts are 19. The fronts always wear more than the back because the fronts are tearing through stuff that hasn't been touched. The back blades have the advantage of it having already been tilled by the front blades. So anyway, I'm going to put this one back on. Because you guys don't think I use Never Seas, I'm showing it here. We use it. It just doesn't always make the film. Phil slobbered up the stuff this morning. I don't know if I filmed that or not, but we do use it. So, all right, let's zip that on there. And done. I don't know what time it was when we started that. I'd have to look at the timestamps on my video, but 15-20 minutes maybe that took me. Okay, back we go to the same field for the 3rd time. Let's try it again. Our neighbors are going to be wondering what in the heck we keep doing. Mudding up the road, just driving in and out. Okay, we just finished up the long rows back there, so now everything we're in front of the woods. Half-mile long rows between the road and the woods here. We're up to 46 acres done in the field. I got the boys watching YouTube videos, so at least they're entertaining themselves. Should be 2.5 hours or so when we'll be done up here, which, I mean, we got a long ways to go to get over to those trees over there, but we go fast with a disc. We're moving right along here. Right now we're going 9 miles an hour or so. 9.5 sometimes, 8.5 some other times, so yeah, we do cover ground. Do I have it set up here to tell me? No. I can change one of these numbers over here to tell me our productivity, acres per hour, but I don't have it set up. So, potty break.
I bet she doesn't like my shirt.
Okay, we've been driving for a long time. We're up to 75 acres done. Been in this field for
75?
3 hours or a little more total, but a little over an hour to go, maybe an hour and a half. The boys, I think, have had enough, and Grandma is home from work, and Aunt Hannah is home from school for the holiday weekend, so the boys are going to go back to Grandma's and hang out with them.
And it's graduated from college.
Well, not yet, almost. Hopefully I'll get her on video sometime this weekend, and you guys she can tell you about her new job.
Dad, Grandpa has something very fragile in the office.
Something very fragile?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what it is?
Yeah.
What?
There's different kind of water. There's Anna. It's different.
That's Grandma.
It's different colors.
Oh, with those little bubbles in it that float?
And all the rest is water.
Yeah, it's a thermometer.
The most dangerous.
Can you get it?
It's really hard. Oh, jeez.
Let me do it. Thanks, Mom. All right, let's finish this up. She's a pretty tractor, too. And that 8RX, it's pretty. So is this one. Well, the sun's going down already. 4:47, jeez. Anyway, we're getting there. We kind of just down to the wedge now, but the wedge on the other side was 26 acres. Now our rows are not as long, so still probably 10 anyway, maybe, I don't know. We're almost done. Cows. Alright, we got her done here. We gotta work our way back over to the driveway, and I left one pass on these ends because I knew I was gonna be going that way. So we'll hit that on our way out. So we ended up doing, well, it'll be 117 acres in this field that only has 109 acres in it. But that's the overlap, turning on the ends, and well, that one pass where the bearing went out, I redid that half of it, so there was probably at least an acre, maybe 2 there. That's what you get with tillage, because you don't want any gaps, right? So like here, I'm going over this. There's a little gap right there, but we've already covered a lot of this. It shows up as overlap on our map. Uh-oh. Not paying attention because I'm talking to you guys, and now we're pushing. Why are we pushing? Oh, good. Okay, it's not a bearing out. They locked up a gang, so we must have had a little rock or something. We'll just turn around and go over that again to try and level that pile out. All good. We got it. It is 5:15, so I'm not going to head to another field tonight. This was a big one to get off the checklist, but we have up the road that way, opposite way of the farm, which is that way. We've got a 57-acre field. We've got our irrigated field up there that needs to be done. That one's 170 plus a 13-acre piece right on the corner from that one. So what's that? Close to 250 acres, or maybe a touch more there. No, touch under 240 something. And then we have another 95 acres over east of Waldron to do, and that's it. So probably still need a day and a half to finish it, but we don't have that much to do. I imagine between Dad and I, we'll keep working on stuff over the next couple of days. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. However, most of my family is not coming in until Friday or Saturday, so we're not actually doing any thing for Thanksgiving tomorrow. So yeah, well, there'll probably be some time spent in the tractor, let's be honest, between Dad and I. All right, well, it was a somewhat productive day. We did pretty good. We got 120 acres, 130 acres of disking done, so that's good. Like I said, we got a little over 300 to do yet, so it's probably 2 good days. But yeah, if the bearings stop going out, we'll be able to get more done. We lost, call it 3 hours today replacing bearings, 2 hours from last night, and the one from last night, and then maybe an hour between transporting and everything else this afternoon. So it's what it is. But anyway, thanks for watching this one. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you have a great day, great weekend. I don't know what the video schedule is going to look like over the next couple of days. I probably am not going to put one out tomorrow, but I may film some tomorrow. I may film some on Friday, throw something out on Saturday. I don't know. We'll see. Just kind of depends. I'm kind of be working in and out of stuff. So if I don't see you till next week, I don't see you till next week. Enjoy your weekend. Have a great time. OH, go Bucks. Big game on Saturday, so we'll be rooting real hard for my Buckeyes, and I am sure that all of you will do the same for me. Much appreciated. Thank you. And yeah, we'll see you when we see you. Like, subscribe, questions, comments, all that stuff. And if you haven't yet, go check out farmfocus.com. Grab yourself some Borderview Farms merchandise, and we will see you later. I got the mail from my post office box today, and it admittedly had been a while since I had gotten there, but got a Christmas card today from Matt. Matt, thank you, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you as well. That's very kind. Thank you.